So if you think that you want to live in California, I would rethink it. There's some crazy politicians out here. In fact, most of the politicians out here are crazy. I mean, Democrat, that probably makes sense why they're crazy, but they're absolutely crazy. Welcome to the ripple effect. The first home after the Palisade fires has been built. And they're calling it like the example home, and they're so excited. And if you know anything of this area, and if you know anything about the Palisade fires, horrible, horrible, horrible fires, right? And the politicians muffed it. I mean, it was mind blowing how bad they handled it, or how badly, sorry, they handled it. It was terrible. It really, really was. Okay, and the way that they're treating it, and now the fact that there's being houses being bought out by because the people can't afford to rebuild their houses, the insurance was crazy, and all of these things are involved. And now a bunch of big corporations are going to come in and buy the houses in these areas where these lifelong houses were being built for people. It's sad, and I'm sorry, I disagree with a lot of the people on the right about that. I don't think big corporations should be buying houses and even land like that. Land that was once houses and then is caused by devastation, because now we're already seeing that some of it has been approved for low income housing. So now all of these people, so here's the problem. And I'm not just saying I don't want low income housing. I was at a point in my life, and I'm still somewhat at a point in my life, where low income housing is kind of attractive, okay? But here's my point with this. The lefties bring in all of the illegal aliens and then have to put them somewhere, because they're the ones screaming out there, well, these are the people that are going to be out there in your farms. These are the people that are going to be doing work at your house. These are the people that are getting paid dirt and working for money that you can't afford or that you wouldn't be able to live on. Well, and then they had to provide them all these things. So now we're bringing a bunch of people in that don't have our values, don't have anything like us, and I don't even care about the replacing part. I'm just saying, here are the people that have had houses that they built up in a sense of buying and paying off and owning, and that wonderful feeling of all that, and now they're having to move away because they can't get that value back out of it, and because now the government's coming in to put in low income housing. But at least the mayor, she's happy. They got one built. This is the lunacy that we live in California. So come on here. Enjoy it if you want to. If you like lunacy, come join us. We don't really like the lunacy, but we love the sunshine. And if you leave California and you go to any other state, what ends up happening is you'll probably end up going to a Republican state and trying to ruin that one. So just don't take your principles with you, and they probably wouldn't care. But thank you so much for watching The Ripple Effect.